And now for my most favorite moment of the game. This shot. The music gets me every single time. Look at this. It looks so pretty. Boy, oh boy, am I excited for this. Halo 4 has finally joined the MCC on PC, completing the Master Chief Collection on Steam. We can, on PC, play all of the mainstream Halo games, well, except for 5, but I don't think anyone cares about 5. But yeah, Halo 4 is now available to play on the Master Chief Collection on Steam. It's priced for $5 or 350 rupees, so if you want to be able to play that game, you can go and buy it right now. Or if you have the Xbox Game Pass, then you can get it for free under that subscription. Halo 4 is one of those ports that I was desperately, eagerly waiting for to arrive on PC, because Halo 4, just like 3 and Reach, is one of the games I've never exactly played. I've only seen game movies and read its story on Wikipedia and stuff, and that's no way to experience a game. But now I can experience it in a much more enhanced way thanks to the hardware capabilities of PC, and thanks to the fact that 343 have done a pretty good job of ensuring that the game sort of looks the best it can on hardware that can support it. Along with the addition of Halo 4, they've actually added quite a lot of updates to MCC in general, for which I'm gonna make a separate video. Also, just a thing to note, this video is not gonna be a continuous gameplay type of video, but more just me trying to collect as many of the best clips possible, which give you the best look at the port and are most informative in general regarding the port of Halo 4 on PC. And I hope you'll be able to enjoy this video as much as I'm gonna enjoy playing and filming it. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Chief, be careful! Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Okay, WASD instead of any Xbox controller prompts. I appreciate that.
Chief, watch out!
That they have keyboard prompts. A nice little detail.
It's deteriorated so badly.
Not just the ship, the audio itself feels so deteriorated. It feels of such crap quality. Is it just me? Or is it like noisy theory for you guys too? Press F to kill elite. I'm the master of quick time events, you can't beat me.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. Hold on!
This cutscene feels so different in 60 FPS.
We're caught in the gravity
Like
well.
before it was like cinematic, but now it just feels like
Look out!
the fluidity of 60 FPS gives it a completely different feel. And there we have it, Halo 4. Damn, I love scenes like these. They remind you of the Master Chief's true power.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
Look at this.
We still need a ride home.
Can you see how the particles are actually reacting with the volumetric lighting? This game had dynamic real-time lighting, I forgot. Which is why it looks extremely pretty. Like, look at this is pretty atmospheric. Love these particles, the atmosphere, the color, the effects. This is, I want to remind you, this is a Xbox 360 era game, so with respect to that, this actually looks pretty good. This is actually playing pretty smooth. I'm getting like 120 to 140 FPS without any noticeable input lag at all. Like, this is pretty instantaneous. No Halo Reach kind of issues in this. It's playing very smooth for me.
The high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
And now for my most favorite moment of the game. This shot. The music gets me every single time. I'm getting a lot of aliasing though. I guess that's gonna be an issue for the sport since it's so dated. I almost walked off. I did not realize I had gone that far. But yeah. Aesthetically this looks extremely like awe-inspiring, and I love how the sounds have a lot more impact in them. Sounds a lot more meaty and realistic.
Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Oh yeah. I remember how I would wonder how every single time Master Chief would need it, there would be a warthog present right in the perfect place in the previous games. Okay, this section doesn't look as impressive. Like you can see like the lighting and the textures look rather basic over here. Like some places in this game look good, some look bad. Weird. Oh shit. Okay, that was close. I did not notice him sneaking back on me. Whoa. Say what you will about the Forerunner art style in this game, I feel like they really nailed the feel of the Forerunner architecture. Now that's an interesting animation.
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminus.
Similar cortical footprint as the tower AIs.
Oh, what's
They're
this?
connected all right.
The Forerunner pistol?
If you haven't mastered even these primitives, then man has not attained the mantle. Their ascendance may yet be prevented.
What an asshole.
Not like I can get out and push.
Okay, Cortana, chill.
Whoa, cowboy!
That is such a Master Chief thing to do. I guess this was a throwback to all of the times before when he's destroyed ghosts and banshees.
We might be able to reposition them to block the Didact ship from leaving.
Oh no. That distance felt a lot shorter from above. That's going in the clip.
Where's the captain?
Recon didn't take too kindly to his abandoning you on Requiem. I'm afraid I'll have to do.
I barely nudged that. How is that a crash? This feels less like Halo music and more like just some random YouTube motivational video music. Look at the texture of the earth. That looks pretty good.
But do not doubt the reality. The reclamation has already begun. And we are hopeless to stop it.
Well, I completed the entire campaign of Halo 4 in one day, in one sitting, that too. It was just that engaging. In some places it did get quite tiresome, to say the least. The Forerunners, so here's the thing. The Forerunners and the Forerunner weapons, when I saw them in like game movies and stuff, it looked like such cool concepts, and I wasn't sure why why, like, general public, all the Halo fans hated it up until I played it right now, and now I realize why everyone was so against them, why everyone disliked them so much, because they are not fun to use. Literally only the light rifle and out of all Forerunner weapons and the scatter shot are actually useful. Everything else is just like, it doesn't need to be there. It's just like useless at that point. And Forerunners, they're like okayish to fight, not exactly fun, but like just take it as a challenge. But anyway, yeah, the main point of this video was to like me trying to show to you how good the flight looks and is playing on the PC, on the MCC on Steam on PC. So I hope I was able to get that done properly. I hope I was able to give you interesting gameplay and like let you have a proper look at how Halo 4 looks on PC. In my experience, it was extremely smooth. This update actually also brought along animation interpolation for previous games that did not support it, so Halo Reach will now be able to have smooth animations above 60 FPS, so there won't be any need for you to lock it to 60 FPS and stuff like that. The same thing I'm seeing in Halo 4. It was extremely smooth. The animation interpolation that they've implemented was working with extreme perfection. That's what I'll say about it. It was pretty smooth. Like, I was playing at 180 FPS locked, pretty like without any FPS drops or anything like that. So yeah, it was all in all, the port in itself is actually extremely good. The textures, the lighting, and a lot of things in the game look a lot better than I remember seeing them on the Xbox versions, like on Xbox and Xbox One versions, of course. The Xbox One X also does a pretty good job of bringing out the best of Halo 4, but yeah, like it feels good to see that the game is being able to utilize the max full extent of PC hardware that's capable of running it on good frame rates and nice graphical quality. So yeah, it was pretty fun to play. The ports pretty good. It doesn't feel like a console game at all. It feels like a game that was naturally made for PC too. The prompts and everything were changed to feature PC buttons, which is something I appreciated. And like, of course, it's the least thing that you expect, but yeah, it's still like small things like these make it feel like an actual game for the PC. So yeah, I enjoyed for most part, and I hope that you guys will be able to enjoy it too. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Stay tuned for more.